Home, and today we're talking all about the dining room with Christopher from Christopher Interiors. Let's go. To start off, foundation is what you call it.
Absolutely.
Always, every time we talk to him, there will be a foundation, so look for it. So what's this one?
This one is, again, I always like to start with the rug.
Okay.
So we're going to work from the ground up. Okay. So really for our viewers, I wanted them to understand that you can change out a few things to really reflect the season that we're in. So since we're coming into Easter, I decided to change out the rug to reflect the bright colors of spring and bring in the softness of what comes out of that.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to describe it, is soft, like very pastel colors. So you have this rug, and then you just start incorporating other things into it. So tell me what else you have here.
So then what I did was I brought in this really soft green-blue color and brought it up into the napkins here on the table.
Yeah.
And then what I loved about this setup is that I tried to envision everybody's dining room. The one that I grew up with, we had mismatched furniture. So you know, we've got these ornate chairs. They go with the bench. And then I'm going to talk to you later about this really cool love seat to bring in.
And then, of course, this table is kind of a classic. It's pretty simple.
It's very simple and clean, which then really reflects this really cool, Brittany, which is this bookcase and buffet setup here, which is great. And then also, again, by pulling the subtle colors, we're pulling it into the art, and I changed this art to bring in birds and eggs.
Totally Easter, but it's so subtle. It's not like in your face, hot pink, bright yellow. I love it because it's a softer and like more classy and elegant version of Easter.
And it brings you into summer. This is something you could leave for the summer. This whole setup. You know?
So super simple changes that you have here with things that are already in people's houses most likely.
Yes.
And then maybe you might have to buy some colors to match the rug.
Right. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. And at American here, you can find all of these things here. So it's really nice.
All right. Now let's talk about kind of the centerpieces that you have here. We haven't mentioned those yet.
Okay. Yes. So on this one, I changed everything up as well too. Everything is. Nothing matches. All of the stemware doesn't match. It's all different with one another. That's that whole idea of it being fresh and new.
And kind of like your family.
Yes,
Family's all weird and different most likely.
Absolutely. And then I've got some hydrangeas on here to reflect that, you know, that spring is here. And then I just kept everything really light so that it really will bring attention to the table and all of the other accessories that bring in spring.
Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about the seating that we have here, because it's very different than the seating you kind of would expect. Normally you just kind of expect chairs and a table. Some people bring, you know, fold out chairs because they have a ton of people. So what do we have here?
Well, what I have here is I have this really cool bench that doesn't have a back on it, but it's great. You can put the kids on there. You can put your the older people in your family would like that. They can sit there for a minute. It moves really easily. And then one that I really like to showcase is this one, Brittany, which is...
I have never seen a love seat at a table before.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah, it's great.
You know, I always found in my family, we would sit at the table for hours. And so this
would be so much more comfortable.
It's so much more comfortable. You can, and what I love about it is that it's neutral enough, and if you have the right scale with the table that fits the right love seat here, you can find several here at American. This can stay here at the table for the whole lifetime that you have the setup.
Yeah, I cannot believe I've never thought about putting a couch, because I like to eat, I like to hang out at the table, then when you're really full, you can just sit back.
Right,
and also, of course, the pillows add extra accent to everything else. Okay, but I'm wondering, does it actually work? Can I try it out?
Absolutely.
Can I sit on this love seat?
Have a seat.
And, oh yeah. Oh, totally.
Doesn't that work?
This is perfect. Super comfortable. I feel like I could sit and talk to my family. It makes you more comfortable.
Absolutely.
To sit and talk to your family. And then when you're done, you sit back.
With a full belly.
And say, that was delicious, Mom and Dad. Awesome. Okay, well, I love this. And if you want any information about what you see here, just head over to casa.com. We'll have all the information there.